Welcome, my friends. This is Maniacal Incorporated, and by that I don't mean that I'm Maniacal Incorporated. No, I'm simply the Chief Executive Officer. This channel, this dystopian megacorporation, and you, its employees and executives, this is Maniacal Incorporated, and I thank you for attending this emergency general meeting. When I started this channel day one, it was pretty much exclusively Irish history in video games. That is the niche of all the potential niches I could have chosen. That's the one I went with. But from time to time, I also uploaded videos on games that I just enjoyed playing. Things like Stellaris and Caves of Cod. And that was useful in between patches or in between DLC releases, just to keep some content going. And then with the release of Dwarf Fortress, you've seen a lot of Dwarf Fortress tutorials. I've been playing a lot of that over on Twitch, and I've been really enjoying it, and getting some tutorials up here on this channel. However, they haven't been performing very well of recent. Now, there's a number of potential reasons for that. It could be that the content is terrible, and that the thumbnails are crap. But it could also be that this is content that the people that are subscribed on this channel don't want to watch. You guys, by and large, came here for Crusader Kings 3 and Irish history, and now you're being told how to build mist generators to keep your dwarves happy. So I've been thinking a lot about this of recent. If somebody is watching a video here on Irish history or on, we'll say, Crusader Kings 3, and then they're shown another video on Crusader Kings 3 or Vicky 3 or Irish history, and if they're recommended that down the side panel or on the end screen, there's a chance that they're going to click on it, and that tells the algorithm that this person likes the content and that the general content on the channel is good, and to keep promoting it. On the other hand, if they're watching a video on Crusader Kings 3 and they're recommended Dwarf Fortress content, which they have no interest in, if they don't watch that video, then that's going to be a kind of a negative mark against the channel. And it's the same if they came for the Dwarf Fortress content and they're being shown or recommended CK3 videos. So there is a chance that I have basically over-diversified the channel. I have de-niched the channel, in particular by putting up, over the last while, a considerable amount of content that doesn't appeal to the core demographic, to the core user base. So what does a dystopian megacorp do when it has over-diversified, when it is producing products and services which are far removed from the core products of the corporation? There's a number of different things it can do, one of which is a demerger, or to spin out a new division and hand over the administration of those products and services to that new division. Employees and executives of Maniacal Incorporated, I am delighted to present to you Maniacal R&D, the Research and Development Division of Maniacal Incorporated. Yes, it's another channel. Is there anything to be said for setting up another channel? There's a link floating around somewhere up in one of the top corners. I'll post it below in the description as well, and it'll be over on the Discord. Please do go and give it a follow. Subscribe to be kept up to date with new content. And the new content that's going to be appearing on Maniacal R&D, that's going to be the new home of the Dwarf Fortress content. That's going to be the new home of Caves of Cod, of Stellaris, Sea of Thieves shorts, Baldur's Gate 3, random Steam Next Fest demos that I play, games that developers send me keys of to play. I put up a poll recently, trying to get an idea of who was here on this channel and what were they actually here on the channel for. So if you are some of the people who are interested in Dwarf Fortress, if that's the main reason that you're here, or if you like any of the content that I put up, if you like any and all of the content that I put up, please do go over and subscribe to Maniacal R&D for the content that's going to be coming there. I'm going to start privating and unlisting the Dwarf Fortress content here and things like Mountain Core and some of the other videos, and I'm going to start moving those across over time. over the next couple of weeks. So what is this channel going to be? For now, it's basically going to contain anything that can be found by searching for Ireland. So if you type Ireland or Irish history into the YouTube search bar, it's highly unlikely, but there is a chance that you will find my CK3 videos, that you will find the H-Blocks video, the Brian Brew video, the Vicky 3 videos. If you type Ireland into the search bar, you're not going to find Dwarf Fortress. Highly unlikely. So the Ireland and Irish history related content is what's staying here, if you're interested in that, or if your main interest is CK3 and Vicky 3 and you don't really care about the history, it's entirely possible to stay here on this channel and not realize that it is effectively a dedicated Irish history channel, because there's going to be CK3 content coming next week. I didn't realize that the Royal Court DLC was released so long ago, because I've been meaning to get some content up on that. And there'll be a video coming on tours and tournaments, and there'll be a new series coming. Moving forward, I'm also going to look at Irish history in board games, and Irish history and the representation of Ireland in general in other aspects of media. Like I said, board games, tabletop role-playing systems, movie and comic book franchises, and in TV and film in general. So this channel, if I am correct, turned 3 years old this year. I think I set it up in April, but didn't get the first video up until June or July, so maybe we're just short of the 3rd anniversary. And it's been 5 years in April, since I started creating content on YouTube in the first place. So thank you all very much for joining in over the last 5 years, whether you came across to this channel from The Irish Nation Lives, which might be resuscitated. It's kind of gone by the wayside. Life gets in the way, and the videos there are very long to make. So that is something I would like to get back into that, but I'll leave a discussion on that for a later day. But maybe you came across from The Irish Nation Lives. Maybe you stumbled upon the videos when looking for CK3 content. Maybe you just subscribed this morning. Thank you all very much for joining in over the last 5 years. It's been great fun. And I'm hoping that this demerger, that this separation of the different types of content will lead to the algorithm being better able to promote the content. And hopefully we'll be able to get more people in, more people watching the videos, more people joining in on the Discord, more people joining in on Twitch, and asking questions about aspects of Irish history that they would like to know more about. If there is no further business, we will bring this emergency general meeting to a close. I thank you for your attendance, and I hope to see you again in future, maybe at the company picnic.